A series of explosions in popular areas of Bogota Thursday afternoon, injuring several people. Petardos, or small bombs, going off in the north and west of the capital city. I'm Brian Andrews reporting from Bogota. Police here suspect urban guerrillas from the FARC. They say these bombs were planted in garbage cans and went off just as the lunch hour was beginning. We're going to show you a map of the city where some of the blasts occurred. One near the Andino Shopping Center, one person hurt there. Another in Chico on the Once with 99, which is very close to the World Trade Center. 3 people hurt in that incident. One more on La Septima with 140 in Cedritos. One person injured in that situation. And in the Salitre neighborhood in the west of town, a blast reported there. Also, there is late word that there have been other blasts near the Peruvian embassy, an office building in Rosales, and at offices belonging to this news organization, RCN, and our commercial offices, which is close to the Bogota Financial District. In all, at least 8 injuries have been reported right now. That number could go up or go down. We know at least one of the injuries is serious. Also, from the Bogota airport, Puente Aéreo, there is report that a small bus, or a buseta, has been torched. Police believe it is somehow connected to the situation of small bombs that have gone off throughout the day. Stay with our website, rcnnews.tv. We'll have updates as we get them. Now, on to our other big story of the day. The head of the DAS, Colombia's version of the FBI, resigns after it's revealed her agents were spying on a well-known senator with the Polo Democratic Party who's opposed to the Uribe government. Maria del Pilar Hurtado said the investigation into Senator Gustavo Petro was improper and happened without her knowledge. She says she is stepping down at the request of the president to deflect the scandal and to restore public confidence in her agency. In her resignation letter, Director Hurtado said she had the ultimate responsibility for the actions of her agents and that she never ordered the probe into the senator and the Polo Democratic Party. She also said she doesn't want the entire DAS organization painted in a negative light because of the improper actions of a few agents. This week, the DAS opened an internal investigation into the agents who started the unauthorized probe, and the DAS coordinator of political and social intelligence was fired. Senator Petro made public 2 DAS memos earlier this week that he obtained ordering agents to spy on him and other members of the Polo Democratic Party who are opposed to President Uribe's government. After news of the scandal broke, the former DAS director spoke by phone with the senator to apologize, then sent a memo to the entire DAS organization reiterating the unauthorized probe of Petro had nothing to do with President Uribe and was not approved by top DAS brass. The Polo Democratic Party is happy that Director Hurtado has resigned, but feels more should have been done. Also making news from Colombia, the country on strike. Government labor unions walked off the job today, upset over their pay, long hours, and benefits. In Bogota, marches related to the strike that ended in the Plaza Bolivar caused huge traffic jams. Colombia's defense minister says they have intelligence that the head of the FARC, Alfonso Cano, was wounded in combat with the army 2 months ago. It shows how government forces are now closing in on the FARC's top leadership. Former Congressman Alberto Santofimio Botero walked out of the Picota prison a free man this morning after a tribunal exonerated him in the assassination of presidential candidate Luis Carlos Galan in 1989. Galan's family plans an appeal. Thousands of indigenous have resumed their march to Cali. They hope to arrive on Saturday. The march was put on hold after 2 indigenous protesters were killed in clashes with police. The president has offered to meet with tribal leaders in Popayán on Sunday. They've said no thanks. Outbreak. In the last 4 weeks, more than 100 new cases of chickenpox have been reported in Armenia, Quindío. And dozens of families who lost their homes because of flooding and severe weather in Girón, Santander received a special gift from the local and national government today, a new place to call home. In all, 256 houses were donated to families by the government. Many Colombians here in Bogota and all over the country are keeping a close eye on the upcoming U.S. presidential election, and they seem to have an affinity for Barack Obama. In fact, the lottery in Meta is now selling Barack Obama lottery tickets. And while no one has hit the jackpot yet, Obama lotto tickets are selling fast. Meta's lottery wanted more people to play. They needed a gimmick, so they decided to put Obama's photo on the tickets. We're really satisfied, she says. We sold more without making a huge effort by honoring one of the best-known politicians in the world. Lotto officials in Meta say hundreds of Obama tickets were sold, bringing in a lot more money than usual. Sales are up more than 500 tickets, he says.
I actually heard somebody won the Obama lottery in Villavicencio, according to this woman. But no one has won the lottery yet. A lottery getting loads of attention because the head of the Democratic ticket is on this lotto ticket.
Coming to Colombia, we've got a check of the Colombian business travelers forecast. We always begin up on the coast where there seems to be a clearing in the rain. A little bit of sun in Cartagena if you're heading over there. Great place to see the sunset from the wall. Santa Marta, Rodadero Beach, rain showers coming through. Rio Hacha up on the La Guajira Peninsula, sun and clouds. Valledupar, the birthplace of vallenato music, 24 degrees, sun and clouds. Cucuta on the border with Venezuela, sun and clouds. Bucaramanga, it's going to be a nice day, but not in Medellin. As you can see, we've got storms there, and in the Eje Cafetero, the heaviest rains right now in Pereira and Armenia. Cali is checking in Mirave with 17 degrees and a couple of storms. Popayan, that is the correct way to say it because I've gotten emails all this week. Brian, you're saying Popayan the wrong way. Okay, it's Popayan, and as you can see, they have some storms. Flying into the country's interior right now, Villavicencio, 21 degrees Celsius, sun and clouds. San Jose del Guaviare, 23 degrees. Mitu, full sunshine right now, and if you're heading down to Leticia, it's a great day to go and enjoy Colombia's Amazonas. You know, all this week we've been showing you how much fun you can have in Nocaima, which is a little town about an hour outside of Bogota. Tomorrow we're going to take you to the town next to Nocaima. It's called Tobilla for whitewater rafting on the Black River. In fact, here's a look at what's ahead when Oliver de Iglesias and Ana Maria Hernandez from the RCN News staff throw on life vests and helmets for the trip downstream. That's RCN News in English, bringing Colombia to the world.